guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a one brand tutorial on Milani makeup. I really wanted to go ahead and see if I can achieve a whole entire look using just one brand at the drugstore. And this is the look I came up with. So if you want to go ahead and see how I got this look, just go ahead and keep watching. So the first thing I picked up was this Prime Light by Milani. This is a face primer, strobing, and pore minimizer. It's kind of like really sparkly. I don't know if you could see that. It kind of has like full-on glitter particles in it. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Let's go ahead and try it out on the face. Okay, so I just used this Prime Light by Milani. I don't really like it. I mean, if you like full-on glitter on your face, maybe this is for you, but kind of just looks like I had a fight with a unicorn. So moving on. The next step would be foundation. Now, I've already tried this foundation by Milani before. It's actually really good. It's really good coverage. It doesn't last as long as, say, like high-end Too Faced foundation, but it's actually really, really good. So if you were going out for like a few hours, definitely give this a go. It's kind of like a semi-matte finish. And it says it's concealer too. I think it's pretty full coverage, medium to full. You could definitely build it up. So I'm just going to use that with a beauty blender. So that's the foundation done. Next is going to be the eyes, and I'm going to use this Milani eyeshadow primer. It says lightweight, invisible finish, works on all skin tones. So let's see. They make a lot of claims on their packaging. Intense and extends the wear of eyeshadow. So let's see if this is any good. Don't you hate this packaging? Like, girl, what if I want to return you? Like, there is no returning this. Like, you... So let's go ahead and take a little bit. Okay, so it's tinted. It's not clear. I will say it's kind of greasy. Like, the feeling of it is a bit greasy. The only eyeshadow primer I really use is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is not like the Primer Potion. Primer Potion is a little bit more dry. So if you do have dry eyelids, this might be a good one for you, but I do not. So. Next item I picked up is this Milani eyeshadow. This is the Smoky Essentials Everyday Eyes. I was kind of really disappointed in their eyeshadow selection. There was like none. There was this one, two brown ones, one with like a reddish color in it, and then that was it. Like, there was no other eyeshadow palettes. There was no other like individual eyeshadows like there used to be. So I was kind of a bit disappointed. There was not much to choose from. So I picked up this little blue palette. I figured I'd try to do something kind of colorful with it. So let's see. It actually does come with this little brush, and it's not bad. I mean, the one side is a little bit like a flatter edge, and then the other side is kind of like a blender. So I mean, if you're in a pinch, you could totally use this. But I did notice in the stores there was a lot of like fallout in the packaging itself, so it makes me kind of think that they're a bit powdery. I did swatch them and they're like okay, but we'll see how they go on the eyes, because a swatch is completely different than what it looks like on the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this color right here. I'm going to take that color and put it in the crease. So right in here in the crease. And just windshield wiper motions back and forth in the crease. It is a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a pretty good transition color. So maybe take a little bit of the lighter one. So next I'm going to take this dark blue color and I'm going to go ahead and put that like on the outer corner right here. So you do have to build up this eyeshadow to kind of get the pigmentation that you want, but that's okay. I mean, it's just another little bit more of an extra step, but it is coming out really pretty, this color. So I'm kind of just gonna go to the middle of my eye. The next shade I'm gonna take is this like silvery color, and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner and kind of blend it in with the blue. Then I'm going to take my little fluffy brush and just blend the edges of it all. So there's a lot of fallout with this eyeshadow. I keep having to clean it up with my beauty blender, so maybe do your foundation after the eyeshadow because there is a lot of fallout. So that's the eye done. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that the eyes are mostly done, next step I'm going to take is this concealer. This is the Retouch and Erase. It says lifting concealer, conceals dark circles, covers spots and blemishes and imperfections, and brightens and revitalizes. So let's go ahead and give this a go. See if it's any good. This concealer has like a little sponge on the end of it. Not really down with the sponge on the end, but let's go ahead and give it a go. Go ahead and place that underneath my eyes. Hopefully we could blend it out. Okay, so right away it is a little bit more brightening than it is concealing. It's not terrible. But if you are trying to cover up like bags underneath your eyes, this is probably not the concealer for you. It is brightening though, so that's nice. So it definitely did brighten underneath my eyes. I don't think it really conceals anything. I would say it's a light coverage concealer. Could probably build it up if you try, but it does get a bit oily, so just keep that in mind. Get it. Okay, this is the Milani Prep Set and Go face powder. This is the translucent one. They did have a few other ones like illuminating. I just decided to go with translucent. Let's go ahead and take a little brush and just dust that all over, mostly under the eyes. I'm just kind of taking it under the eyes and then whatever's left on the brush just to set the face. So I am noticing that the concealer is kind of clumping up in certain places, which, let's be real, that ain't cute. So don't think I would use that again, but the powder is pretty good. Just a standard translucent powder, nothing that riveting. Go ahead and move on to brows. I got the Milani Easy Brow in Natural Taupe. It just says it's an automatic pencil, smooth gliding, water resistant. This probably won't beat out my Anastasia Brow Wiz, but we'll give it a shot. I'm always down to find new eyebrow products, especially at the drugstore. It has a spoolie on one end and then the product on the other end. And it is like a little twist up, which I like because I hate, more than anything, sharpening things. I don't know why, but I just do. It's I guess, just being lazy. Okay. The color's okay. I would say it's more of like a brown than a taupe. Like my Anastasia Brow Wiz, it's a little bit more ashy, which I kind of like on my brows because I am blonde. So this one's a little bit more of like a softer brown, I would say. So as you can see, this eyebrow pencil is a little bit warm than what I like. I wouldn't say that this is a taupe. I wouldn't say that this is a taupe color. I would say it's more of like a light brown, soft brown. Definitely a little bit too warm that I like, but hey, does work. They didn't have that many color selections, so it's probably would be either this or a darker brown. I just would say I'd probably pass on this one. I'm just fixing up my concealer. It does crease a little bit under your eyes, so if you do have fine lines under your eyes, I would completely pass on the concealer. It didn't really do any coverage, like I said, so it's kind of a bit annoying after I said it that it's still creasing, so something to look out for as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do under the eyes now. I'm just gonna take that blue that I had before in the outer corner. I'm just gonna kind of mimic the same thing that I did on the eyes, so on the outer side the dark blue, and then the silvery on the inner side of the eye. So that's the eyes pretty much finished without mascara, of course. I went ahead and did the under, what is that called? I went ahead and did the underneath of my eye. I just mimicked the top. This is the Milani Romantic Rose Powder Blush. This is actually in my collection already. I do absolutely love this blush. It's like a matte blush, which is really nice. I don't really like sparkle in my blush, like from the strobe cream. I don't really like that on my face personally, but this is awesome. It's nice and matte, and a little goes a long way. The next product I picked up was this mascara. Now, I was kind of excited to try this because I'm a mascara girl and I love all sorts of mascara. And this one drew my eye because it says Big and Bigger Lashes Maximum Volume Mascara. Now, that's a lot to claim because I do have mascaras that are really volumizing, and that's what I personally like in mascara because I do have longer eyelashes. I don't really need that length, but I need the thickness inside the lash line. So let's go ahead and give this a go. I'm pretty excited about it. Hopefully it's as good as it says it does. Like I said, they make a lot of claims on their packaging. So let's give this a go. And this one is just in regular black. Go ahead and curl my lashes and then apply the mascara. So I kind of had to really work with the mascara. There's this kind of like ball at the edge with spikes on it. I feel like it's a little gimmicky. When you're trying to apply it, it kind of just gets in the way, and then when you use it like this, it just makes the lashes clumpy. So I don't really like the wand. The formula is pretty good. It's really black, but I do like other mascaras better, so I would give this a pass as well. Bye, girl. The next step is going to be highlighter. Now, I absolutely love this highlighter. It is so pretty. It's like a high-end highlighter. This is the Strobe Light Afterglow in number 1. It's so pretty. Just take a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. It is so pretty. It's so glowy. It's more of like a champagne-y color. If anything out of this whole brand that you should buy is this Milani Strobe Light in the color Afterglow. Definitely, definitely love it. Moving on to lips. This is the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner. True Instant Color number 9 in Spice. filled in my lips completely with the lip liner. Then I'm going to go ahead and go in with their liquid lipstick. This is in Amore Shine, and it's their liquid lip color. So I've never tried these before. They look really nice. Pink, more of like a brownie tint to it. Goes really well with the lip liner. Let's go ahead and give this a go. These smell like peppermint. It's a really nice smell, and it's kind of like got a curved wand at the end, so it kind of fits in your lip really nicely. It's basically the same color as the lip liner. So I actually really like this liquid lip color in Amore Shine and the lip liner. It's a really good combination. It smells like peppermint. Not sticky at all. It does give a little bit of gloss to the lips, so it doesn't fully dry down matte, but I actually kind of like it. It's really pretty. So then the last step is going to be the Make It Dewy Setting Spray. Now I've seen a lot of people use the setting spray and really love it, so I'm hoping that I'll really like it. So let's go ahead and give it a spray. The mist is definitely not a fine mist, kind of like hits you in the face. A little bit dewy, so not terrible. So that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this one brand tutorial. There was some hits, there was some pretty bad misses. Overall, I think you can achieve a really good look at the drugstore. I mean, are the products completely high-end and give you the best finishes? No. But there are some holy grail products like the highlighter, like the foundation, that you can get a really pretty look. I mean, the eyeshadow palette was even pretty good. I really like the colors in the eyeshadow palette. The blue was really pretty and pigmented. You just kind of had to work with it a little bit more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye!